All the action for us from Pyeongchang. Amy, good morning, or should I say good evening where you are there in South Korea.
Yes, it is. It is indeed evening here, Dan and Paula, but great to be with you nonetheless. And yes, the opening ceremony here in Pyeongchang, kicking off what will be the biggest Winter Olympics Games ever. Nearly 3,000 athletes competing from 92 different countries. But the spotlight at the opening ceremony on the unexpected show of unity between North and South Korea.
As the games begin in Pyeongchang, this groundbreaking moment, Kim Jong-un extending an invitation presented by his sister to South Korean President Moon Jae-in to visit the North Korea capital, Pyongyang, potentially setting up the first major meeting between Korean leaders in over 10 years.
It's a powerful moment.
Revolutionary signs of unity bringing together the divided peninsula. Athletes from both North and South Korea marching out under one unified flag to a Korean folk song about longing and reunification, running side by side for the much anticipated lighting of the torch, leaders even shaking hands in the stands. But no such interaction from Vice President Mike Pence, who was sitting just a few feet away, directly in front of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's sister. Back on the slopes, the athletes breaking the ice. So far, Team USA empty-handed, not winning any medals. American snowboarder Kyle Mack fully executing his runs during the slope-style qualifier, but then crashing on his final jump. On Friday, the opening ceremony highlighting the heart and soul of South Korea, setting the stage for the stars to shine. Team USA, the biggest in Winter Olympics history with 242 athletes. Russian athletes entering under the Olympic flag carried by a volunteer. The Russian team, its flag and colors banned from these games as punishment for the government's doping scandal. But the spotlight was on Tonga's flag bearer, the guy known for going shirtless in the Summer Games, doing it again, even in the frigid cold.
The show ran 2 hours and 18 minutes. That is relatively short by Olympic standards. Rio went nearly 4 hours. Events today include men's alpine skiing and snowboarding, ski jumping, and the figure skating team event. But guys, I gotta say, looking at that Tongan flag bearer for a second there, I thought I was looking at Sam Champion.
Just gonna say that. Amy, you read my mind.
Sam doesn't use as much oil.
He should, though. You could really get sunburn out there wherever Sam lives his life these days. It's complicated stuff. Hey, Amy, great job out there.
Thanks, Amy.
We'll take over picking on Sam from here.
Okay, great.
And we do turn now to the weather, as a matter of fact. It was a perfect segue. The Midwest digging out from a snowstorm this morning. Roads a mess, chain reaction crashes, even turning deadly.
If you're flying, brace yourself for the possibility of some cancellations, even delays. As we said, Sam is here, filling in for Rob with more on what's going on. Hi there, Sam.
Hey. Sam, why are you
filling in for Rob with more on what's going on? Hi there, Sam.
Hey. Sam, why are you wearing a shirt?
Good morning, everybody. Because this is, come on, this is serious stuff. I want to get everybody alerted to this. This is another big push of Arctic air, really, for about 2/3 of the country. And it comes with winter storms, gusty winds, even some very heavy flooding rain as well. So let's concentrate on the blue areas now. You can see those wind chill areas are going to be anywhere from about 35 below, so be prepared for that. Now look at the pink zones, the purple zones there that were really from Kansas into Missouri all the way into Oklahoma. This is freezing drizzle, freezing rain. It looks wet. It's not. It's incredibly difficult to drive.
Overnight, a full-on winter blast covering the Midwest from Chicago to Michigan. The snow and ice causing dangerous driving conditions.
It's rough. If you don't have to go out, I wouldn't suggest that you go out.
Take a look at this driver in Chicago, sliding sideways down the highway. In Michigan, more than 38 vehicles involved in a multi-car crash on I-94. And in Indiana, a line of snowplows trying to get ahead of a massive buildup of snow on the bypass.
From several days of big snow, there's really no place to put the snow anymore.
So far, the winter storm causing thousands of flight delays and cancellations. Airports in Chicago and Detroit are hit the hardest.
We've been through this a couple of times this winter, but this is going to be a really rough next couple of days. Now, so here's the plan. The one thing I want to let you guys know is that there's going to be a lot of heavy flooding rain throughout the southeast. Areas that got snow will just get a little bit more snow today, and then that snow continues to move and fall apart. For those areas like Chicago, it's already been 7 inches. This is a big deal because you haven't had a lot of snow except for this week. And then Detroit got about 8 inches of snow, and then somewhere in the middle there, at about 4 inches a little bit west of it. This heavy rain rain will be flooding rain. You got to be prepared for that street flooding. That's the weather around the nation. Here's what you can expect this morning.
Good Saturday morning. I'm Lisa Arjun waking up to this. Santa Cruz, pretty nice out there. It'll be cooler today, though, and the wind. Santa Cruz, pretty nice out there. It'll be cooler today, though, and the winds, the offshore winds will dry out the atmosphere, increase the fire danger, bring cooler temperatures today, even cooler tomorrow and Monday. But still, no rain out there. 68 today in Oakland. Look for 70 in San Jose. So anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees cooler in spots. 68 San Rafael. 64 Half Moon Bay in the AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Temperatures coming down through Monday.
Next half hour, we concentrate on the West Coast. San Francisco, a run of record highs. Does that end today?
So that means you're coming back next half hour. Dan didn't scare you off.
Right.
All right. Ron, let's check in with you. What's going on?
Good morning to all of the crew here, SC and SC.
That's right.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to begin in Las Vegas, Nevada, with the autopsy report on Stephen Paddock, the gunman who opened fire on a crowded concert, killing 58 people last October. The report says that Paddock had anti-anxiety drugs in his system, but says he was not under their influence at the time of that shooting. The autopsy also finding that Paddock was healthy and sober when he carried out the deadliest shooting in U.S. history. In Georgia, one officer was killed and 2 deputies wounded while serving an arrest warrant in Locust Grove, just south of Atlanta. The suspect shot dead after he opened fire on those officers. A slain officer identified as Chase Maddox. He was 26 years of age. His wife expecting their second child any day now. The 2 wounded deputies are expected to survive. In Virginia, former Virginia Tech college student David Eisenhower entered a no-contest plea on Friday, ending his trial for allegedly stabbing to death a 13-year-old girl that he met online. The 20-year-old faces charges of first-degree murder and concealing a body in the death of 7th grader Nicole Lavelle in 2016. Prosecutors say Eisenhower committed the murder to conceal his relationship with the underage girl. And another wild ride on the U.S. stock market, the Dow Jones Industrial Average gaining more than 330 points on Friday, but still posting its worst week in 2 years. The Dow rallied from more than 400 points down late Friday, closing at 24,190. The Dow overall losing 5% for the week after experiencing 2 drops of more than 1,000 points, plus 2 300-plus point gains. And finally, a public school in Tokyo is coming under fire for its choice of uniforms. Seems to be nothing wrong with the simple but sleek uniforms until you look at the price tag. More than $700
What?
in U.S. dollars for a set, minus the extras like a hat or bag, and there's a good reason for it. They're designed by Giorgio Armani.
Oh.
A school official says the stylish studs fit the school's posh neighborhood.
You don't
$700.
$700,
Yeah.
and at that price, I'm only going to get one. You know how
Yeah,
dirty those little
exactly.
kids can get. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Almost as much. No, your suit's a little bit more, right? Maybe it's a couple grand.
Wait, but they have to be stylish for the neighborhood?
I know.
So your school uniforms
no.
have to... No.
It's a
Go
fancy
figure.
neighborhood.
Time to move.
If they don't want to pay the price, price for the uniforms, they probably don't have to enroll.
Clearly, you guys don't understand Tokyo. Thank you, everybody. Coming up on GMA, a lawmaker known for her support of the Me Too movement finds herself accused of sexual misconduct by a former staffer who is now speaking out.
And drones soaring over South Korea, creating a stunning opening ceremony moment. The world record they set, and why you'll be seeing a lot more of them during the Winter Games.
Good Morning America is brought to you by Flonase Sensimist Allergy Relief. Powerful relief in a gentle mist.
For all the noses that stuff up around daisies. For all the eyes that get itchy and watery near pugs. For all the people who sneeze around dust. There's Flonase Sensimist Allergy Relief. It relieves all your worst symptoms, including nasal congestion, which most pills don't. It's more complete allergy relief, and all from a gentle mist you can barely feel. Flonase Sensimist helps block 6 key inflammatory substances. Most pills only block 1, and 6 is greater than 1. Flonase Sensimist.
He's a dog in every sense, yet in his soul, he's a wolf. Nothing connects them more than a desire for meat, so we created Meat-Rich Blue Wilderness to feed the wolf that lives inside your dog.
Hey, Maya, what's up?
Hey, so listen, I was taking another look at your overall financial strategy. You're still thinking about opening your own shop?
Every day.
I think there are some ways to help keep you on track and closer to home.
I'm all ears.
How did Edward Jones grow to $1 trillion in assets under care?
Thanks.
By thinking about your goals as much as you do.
This ought to do it. Grandma. What?
Irresistible King's Hawaiian Foods. The rolls you love, now in 18 and 24 pack.
This Valentine's Day, I wanted to turn everything I love about you into one thing you'll love forever.
The Jared Valentine's Day Diamond Event. Save up to $1,000 off any diamond when you buy your setting at Jared. And let our expert jewelers help you find or create the one ring that could only come from you and only be for her. Only at Jared.
I'm very sorry.
And we're gonna get the phone, his phone, out of you.
The important thing is that we're gonna make you better.
Okay, here's how to make butter. Pour 2/3 cup cold heavy, pour 2/3 cup cold heavy cream.
Snickers satisfies.
Feel that tingle of a cold sore coming on? Only Abreva can heal it in as little as 2.5 days when used at the first sign. Abreva starts to work immediately to block the virus and protect healthy cells. Abreva acts on it so you can too.
There's a vacation at the end of every week with Hilton. Whatever type of weekender you are, don't let another weekend pass you by. Get the lowest price when you book at Hilton.com.
You eat well and take the highest dose statin you can to lower your LDL bad cholesterol, but still aren't getting where you need to be. It can be a real struggle. Now there's a different way to reduce LDL and get on the path to dramatically lower numbers with Repatha. Repatha works differently from your statin to help clear LDL. When taken every 2 weeks, Repatha plus the highest dose statin drove down LDL on average 71% more than a statin alone and 63% when taken once a month.
Do not take Repatha if you are allergic to it. Repatha may cause serious allergic reactions. Signs include redness, severe rash or itching, swollen face, or trouble breathing. Most common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
Added to a highest dose statin, Repatha lowered LDL below 70 for up to 90% of people. Ask if Repatha can get you on the path to way lower LDL.
Repatha is now FDA approved to reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke. Visit repatha.com.
It's tax season, America. Time to make the most out of your tax return with Mako. Our expert paint and body specialist will give your car a new look. And since Mako's tax season paint sale starts at just $3.99, your wallet will have a new look too. Mako, America's body shop.
It's time for the ultimate Sleep Number event on the only bed that adjusts on both sides to your ideal comfort. Your Sleep Number setting. Your Sleep Number setting. And snoring? Does your bed do that? Right now, during the ultimate Sleep Number event, our Queen C2 mattress with adjustable comfort on both sides is only $699. Save $200. Ends soon. Visit sleepnumber.com for a store near you.
It's tax season, America. Time to make the most out of your tax return with Mako. Our expert paint and body specialist will give your car a new look. And since Mako's tax season paint sale starts at just $3.99, your wallet will have a new look too. Mako, America's body shop.
ABC 7 Mornings.
All news.
All morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Chris Wynn. There's a proposal that would ban tackle football in California until high school. Lawmakers are citing growing concern over head injuries. The bill is set to be considered this spring. If passed, California would become the first state to set a minimum age requirement for tackle football. It would affect thousands